All right, guys, I am so excited because today we have Tommy Gardner, aka Tommy Buoy from Yachtley Crew. And guess what, guys? They're going to be performing at Harrah's Resort on Friday, October 10th. This is so cool. Welcome, Tommy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Yeah, we're really excited to get back to Atlantic City. It's always a blast there, and we have two nights this year because of overwhelming demand from the fans. So we just want to thank all the fans for coming out to support us, and we're excited to do it again this year.
Yeah, no, we're excited to have you. It's always a great time at your shows. And the cool thing is, and I'm sure it's going to make waves, you have a new CD that just came out, new album, Sleep
Yes.
Night. So
Yep.
talk to us about that.
Yeah, we're really excited. It's our first ever full-length album. We do have it on CD, vinyl, obviously all the streaming platforms, and there's like different color vinyl too for those of you that are nerdy about getting your cool vinyl like me. Yeah, we're really excited because it's our first full-length album that has 11 songs, 10 of which you will know,
Okay.
and one of them is an original song, which was written by the great Diane Warren. For those that don't know. Diane has written songs for Aerosmith, Cher, DeBarge. She has a laundry list of hit songs that she's written and won every award in the book, basically. So she reached out, got in touch with our management, and said, "Hey, I have a great song for Yachtly Crew." So we, being the smart people that we are, said,
Oh
"Yes, Miss
yeah,
Warren, we
right.
will we will take your song." And so we recorded it, and now it's in the top 20 of the Billboard charts. So we're
That
thrilled
is
about that.
wow. And that's Pain of Losing You.
Yes, Pain of Losing You. That's
Yeah,
the
I
name
know.
of
But
it.
how cool is that? What made you guys decide to record an album now?
Well, I think it was just we hadn't done a full length album yet, and we really wanted to capture like what it's the songs that are really big at our live show. And
Yeah.
so we kind of were going through the list of like, well, this one always hits, this one always hits. So we have songs like "Come and Get Your Love" by Redbone. We redid that one. We have "Reeling in the Years" by Steely Dan, which as the guitar player, I love playing that one because it's a lot. It's like a 4 minute guitar solo, basically. So yeah, we really wanted to kind of give the fans a full length vinyl that they could just put the needle down on and let it play, and you're just gonna know every song and be singing along the whole time. So we're thrilled. Yeah.
That's really cool. I love that you're doing that. And it's cool because you have amassed a big following over the years and people do come back. So, what do you do to kind of keep things fresh for the new audiences?
I mean, we're always trying, like, it's funny because you would think like put like this crazy amount of thought into what we're doing, which we do, but a lot of it, honestly, is just organic, is what I'm getting at. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes on stage, we'll just, after a while, to keep things fresh for us, we'll be, somebody will start doing a dance move and then the other guy will do it with them. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden the whole band's doing it with them. So now it's like, something that a lot of our like choreography and things, little stage antic things in the show come just kind of organically from us being the goofballs that we are and always trying to have fun. And you know um we always say anybody can go up and like play the songs. There's a lot of good musicians that can do these songs, but like we want to entertain people and we want to bring a show to everybody, so that's what we really pride ourselves on.
Yeah. And you were saying like you have fun antics. So, what can people expect when they're at the show?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we like our mantra since we started this band was that we are going to be the Kiss of soft rock.
Okay.
So we got the outfits, as you see, but we also have smoke and we have lights and we have dance moves and antics and crowd interaction. And you'll probably catch a couple of us out in the crowd during the show,
Nice.
that kind of thing. So it's really just like people just walk away smiling and losing their voice a little bit at the end of our show from the yelling and the singing along to the songs.
That's cool. And you guys have a residency in Las Vegas at Chaos in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, the Palms. It's a Chaos is the club at Palms. So
Yeah.
we've been doing that for a few years now, and it's been great. And yeah, Vegas is always fun, you know.
Yeah.
So
And now you're
we do
coming
a
to
couple
Atlantic
nights
City.
there.
So,
Yeah, and you never know. Yeah, and then we have Atlantic City. So man, we're very lucky to be doing this for sure.
what's the difference between your residency show and then the tours, the tour shows?
Well, yeah, the residency we have to dig a little deeper because we do a couple nights, so we have to be like make sure we have the song because when we're doing our tours, we're pretty much doing on one tour, we're pretty much doing the set list the same kind of night to night. Um, However, when we come back to the same city, we always change the set list. But when we're in Vegas, we're doing 2 nights. So now we have to be like, okay, we got to brush up on these ones. We haven't done these
Right.
ones in a while. So we got to, go over them at sound check and we go over them ourselves. And then we'll rehearse them at sound check and be like, okay, cool, we're good. Let's rock them, that kind of thing. And you never know who's going to show up. Like a few times, yeah, like a few times ago, it was Sebastian Bach came to see the show because he lives in Vegas, I guess. And then he came up on stage and did Hotel California with us.
Oh my.
So, it's like you never know what's going to happen in Vegas.
Are there any
Yeah.
celebrities who have said, "Wow, thank you for doing that song. You sounded really good."
Well, Mario Lopez is like a huge fan of ours and a friend of
Yeah,
ours, really,
that's
and we're fans of him. And so we play his charity every year in Los
awesome.
Angeles. And so, and then, he'll bring us on his Access Daily show, and we'll be on there and talk with him. And so he's been great. But we've also had like the legends of Yacht Rock come up on stage with us. Like Peter Beckett from Player came up and played Baby Come Back with us. We've had Elliot Lurie from Looking Glass, who wrote Brandy. He came up on stage and sang it with us. So yeah, it's really like pinch me. Like all these legends are coming out to, be a part of the yacht rock movement.
How
Yeah,
important is it for you guys to also give back to charity?
of course. I mean, it's so important because, like, what if you're not going to do, help try to help make the world a better place when you're successful? When are you going to do it? So that's really important to us. Is to, that's for his charity for the Providence Children's Hospital. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
and that's the other good thing about our band is that like, we really feel like we're lucky that we do something that brings people of all race, religion, and creed together, both sides of the political aisle. Everybody likes yacht rock. So it's like, especially nowadays with all the crazy stuff happening in the world,
Oh, I know.
it's really nice to be able to like bring everybody together, to just forget about the outside world and like let's have a fun time together and party and sing these great songs together.
Then moving forward, would you want to collaborate with any artists?
Oh man, so many. There's so many good, uh, musicians out there. But obviously, like the legends for us, I actually just met Steve Lukather last weekend, who's the guitar player for Toto, and he
Oh,
played on the Michael Jackson albums and stuff like that. So he plays in Ringo's band, and we were on the Bourbon and Beyond festival last weekend, and our dressing room was across from Ringo's dressing room. So number one, I walked by Ringo and I said, "Peace and love, Ringo," and he said, "All right." And that was my
I just got the
interaction with a
chills. You got the
Beatle. I've talked
confidence.
to a Beatle. Thank
I
you very
know.
much. I'm like, check that one off the bucket list. But then I got to actually have a conversation with Steve Lukather, and he's just such a great guy, and obviously an amazing guitar player who I've been trying to chase since I started this band. Trying to figure out how he plays his solos and stuff like that. So. It was really great to talk to him. So I'll say I'd love to get him on stage to play with us. And then, I mean, I just have so many. I love, I like so much types of different music. You know what I mean? I love Neil Young and I love Paul McCartney and I love, all of those older artists I'm really into. And then, you know, there's new artists like Tame Impala and there's a yacht rock band called Young Gun Silver Fox. They're great. I'd love to collaborate with them at some point. And they're so it's just the list goes on when it comes to artists we'd love to collab with.
I'm
Give us
sure.
a call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give him a call right now. Get him on stage in
yeah,
Atlantic City. Let's do it.
yeah. That'd be fun.
Like there's so many people with talent and that love music and would love to be doing what you're doing.
Right.
What made you stand out or kind of go in this path? Like how did you become so big?
Well, part of it is definitely luck, what I mean, be in the right place at the right time. But I was also open to the things that came to me, you know what I mean? I will say I'm originally from Rhode Island, and I had been in the music scene in Rhode Island for a while. I mean, I kind of got to the top of that music scene, and I didn't have much monetarily anyway to show for it. So I kind of decided to move out to Los Angeles back in 2010, and that was really like kind of like the main turning point in my life because it was like it's a big deal to move your whole life up to
Yeah.
go somewhere where you don't know hardly anybody. And obviously, like monetarily, LA is a lot more expensive than Rhode Island. So that was a huge move. But it really made all the difference. The fact that I was willing to take the risk. And I was like, I'll sleep in a cardboard box if it means I get to be a musician. Like that's how focused I was. I don't know if I do that now, but at the time,
Right.
that's where my mindset was. Well, where it was just like, I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna be a musician somehow, some way. And so you got to really have that attitude. If you can see yourself doing anything else, do it because the music business and entertainment in general is really difficult. But if you're like, this is all I'm good at, this is all I want to do, then I would say number one, move to LA, move to Nashville or New York. Those are kind of like, I guess Austin and Chicago kind of work as well. But
Yeah.
one of the big three is kind of where the industry is. And then I was open to being in a band that plays other people's music, even though I was doing my own solo stuff too. And so I was like, okay, I'll try this. I was just trying different things, honestly. And
Yeah.
and this was the right group of guys at the right time with the right product. And then on top of that, I will say, uh, you know, you got to be different. We were different because we are, there's 100 bands wearing black t-shirts, and then we jump up on stage and we're wearing captain's outfits with the blue blazers and we're doing dance moves. You know what I mean? Like, how can you not look at be like, what is happening right now?
Right, right, right.
So you have to find your thing that makes people go, what is happening right now? I would say that'd be my advice.
Where can we find more information? And is there anything else that you would like to tell your fans?
Well, I'll just say everything is at yachtleycrew.com. You can find links to buy our new album, Seize the Night. So please do that. If you want to get a vinyl or a CD, that's there too. Or links to just stream everything. We have all our socials on there and we have all the dates that we're coming to your town. And we are coming to your town. We're everywhere. And we're one of the hardest working bands in show business, we say. So check it out at yachtleycrew.com.
Cool. We'll see you at Harrah's Resort Friday, October.
Yeah.
Yay.
Can't wait. We'll see you then.